Hey, it's Nintendo Sony Free 2011 here, aka MannyWolverine. You guys in the Wrestling Interest Not Just Twitch channel, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, BShoot, Brighteon, Odyssey, Rumble, and other social media platforms you guys can think of. Anyways, on links to description box down below to all the music in the background playing. Hopefully you can hear it. Some Marvels Avengers stuff, since I'm going to be talking about that in 5 minutes, even though it's Sony, but same thing, almost. Close enough. I think it might be in this Xbox Series X and S, maybe. But this is still for the Xbox One and PS4 and the older generations, which that's still current generation since very few people even got a PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. I think a lot more probably got the Xbox Series S, even though it's smaller and I think it holds a lot less data and it's a lot less reliable on certain things. And that's why Xbox Series S is still a little bit more easier to get compared to the X version. But yeah, those other two are still kind of hard as shit to find, especially the PS5. My God. We're going to get into that. And I may or may not get to this one in the end. And I was just going to kind of tone it down way more in the Resident Evil 8 stuff because it's already came out like a week and a half ago. A lot of people already played it. I only got through like half of the game so far. My God, I know as they says 2 days to beat, but I got IRL job I got to go to, so I don't have time to play video games 24 hours a day, like some people fucking do. And Twitch streams or YouTubers that stream and shit. This ain't my full-time job. It's just a little mini hobby I like to express on my own shit in my mind that's going on inside my own head. Anyways. It says, yeah, new PS5 short supplies may go through 2022. So not even like June, July, because I wanted to get one next month, June or July, because I did say by this year, 2021, June, July, I'm going to try to like pick up myself a PS5 myself, hopefully. And the main two games I'm probably just going to play on there mainly is anything that has real good Star Wars shit in it, hopefully. That, and I'm probably more than likely going to, even though it was a real shitty game, I may or may not play Last of Us 2, maybe, for the PS5, even though it came out for the PS4, but I didn't get a chance to play it on the PS4 at the time, but let's move on. So this comes from, let's see, 1 minute ago. It's from Steven Dent, so I gotta give credit to him. So Sony is selling a lot of PS5s, but maybe sometime before the console hits its true sales potential. The company's reportedly warned analysts that the PS5 will remain in short supply all the way through the 2022, hindering future buyers and its own sale potentials, according to the Bloomberg report. Sony sold 7.8 million units to March 31st, which is 2.5 months ago, that's a while ago. And projects will sell around 14.8 million by the end of its current fiscal year. Sky-high demand means it could sell more. But it can't keep up with the supply due to shortages of chips and other components. And like other industries, depending on the semiconductor, Sony can't provide an estimate for whether the situation will improve or not. This quote, I don't think the demand is calming down this year, and even if we secure a lot more devices and produce many more units of the PS5 next year, our supply won't catch up to the demand. CFO Hikori Tokiori, hopefully I'm saying it right, Todoroki, told the analysts, unquote, again. Sony isn't the only console maker with supply problems. Nintendo also warned about the component shortages last week due to a blockbuster sale cord. Thank God I got mine in 2019. It came out 2.5 years before that. As I was going through a little financial shit before 2018, 2019. Started getting better, thank God. But I'm not going to get into that shit, so let's move on. And I don't know when Nintendo Switch Pro's ever coming out. It's probably going to be 2024, 2025 and stuff. Next year, the year after. Some people are saying, oh, Switch Pro's going to be confirmed soon. I don't know. Last thing we got to get a Nintendo Switch is 2018 or 19 was like the Switch Lite. And that thing ends up getting Joy-Con drift, you're screwed. Because you got to send a almost $399, $299 mini console over at Nintendo or get it fixed for you if it gets Joy-Con drift, which sucks. Happened to me twice already. I had to get like 2 other new Joy-Con controllers. I was like 3 weeks ago, but let's move on. So on top of that, the pandemic scandemic fake V virus thing going on. Rules slowly easing. Folks may may not be stuck at home with nothing else to do. I don't know, it's a comment thing here, I guess. Yahoo comments. But anyways, yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I really hope they make a lot more freaking products and a lot more DRM and freaking chips for this thing. Because if not, it's going to be a lot more hard as fuck for me to try to get a PS5 next month or the month after. Which, by the way, completely unrelated, and you know it kind of is because I'm going to talk about Pokemon for a little bit. It has to do with a YouTuber, by the way, too. Someone I talked about, let's see, 4.5, 5 years ago. I think it was like 4.5 years ago. It was a while ago. I did a reaction on one of her channels way back in the day, but hopefully I can get my hands on one of those PS5 things. Hopefully. If not, that's going to be a bitch, to be honest. And next month, hopefully, the month after, it starts getting easier for me to find one. But to get into this Marvels Avengers thing, as you can hear in the background here. So it says, yeah, Marvels Avengers. Players speak out against Red Room outfit paywall. Set paywall. This comes from Purana Shankar. Okay, so this came on almost 2 days ago. So it's Marvel's Avengers are back for the news, and its players are upset over the Red Room outfits being placed by paywall, aka microtransaction. Unfortunately, pay to win DLC, which fucking sucks. I mean, this has already had a lot of bullshit, negative ass reviews already, so it's just getting more shit on more. It sucks because some of the movies, even if it has the whole get well go broke shit and the whole feminism SJW fucking garbage that's in some of the stuff, especially when it came to fucking Captain Marvel and the other thing. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember the other thing. WandaVision at the end, because I heard the ending spoilers. I didn't even watch the whole series at all, but I heard that one in the Black Falcon, the Captain Falcon, that's the black dude, Anthony Mackie. All three of those, they had a lot of SJW fucking politic garbage in there. Thank God I didn't watch any of it. Because I would have spent $20 for fucking nothing, so screw that shit. But, let's move on. Also goes on to say, this event started recently kicked off by an event called, Ruxeya. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Ruxeya's Protocols. This event saw you fight the various hordes of synthoids. And then this then allowed you, there we go, to collect protocol chips. This just will let you unlock certain levels of event animated nameplates for various. I don't know why you keep saying fucking chips. I know they're talking about that, 6-G, marketing, B666 chip, whatever. I hope to God they're not. Because that's going to be fucked up if they do that shit. I don't want to be here when the AC comes. So, I'm not trying to get into religion and all that, but hopefully Jesus God takes me off this point, the rap for rabble. But let's move on. This means there wasn't a reward for the event, but it had to be purchased using actual money. Naturally, many players have spoken out in this on Reddit. One such thread has applied that these event-specific skins in the marketplace should be instead of rewarding, being a reward for completing it, or at least some credits. One post on the Reddit says, you guys can read that part, I don't care. As of writing this, Marvel's Avengers Steam players counts as extremely low, usually hovering around 1,000 players mark, according to Steam charts. While the team recently saw the arrival of Brian Wagonor joining the ranks. His creative direction for Sean Exie, leaving Crystal Dynamics, is returning to Naughty Dog. Oh, I didn't know he was going to be returning to Naughty Dog Studios. Hopefully, it makes it better. So, yeah, gotta get credit to Pon Shankar. That's probably an Arabic Middle Eastern Indian name. Sorry if I butchered that name. Shout out to Pon Shankar. Overall thoughts and opinions, more microtransaction BS from EA. And fortunately, Square Enix is starting to do this shit, which is really, really fucking sad, to be honest. Because if Square Enix is going to do the same bullshit that EA's doing, stealing people's money like crazy and just making them gamble for more freaking money like they do for FIFA and even the NBA, NFL thing, the 2K shit that they always do, that's kind of fucked up. But anyways, let's go to some Pokemon stuff now. I feel like playing that now. Anyways, yeah, this chick. Yeah, so hopefully if any of you guys are into EA, hopefully you're not spending a shitload of money on FIFA or over here in the United States if you're playing, what's it called, NBA 2K whatever, or NFL, whatever, any of those things. Please don't spend a shitload of IRL money in there because they start getting addicted to that shit. But anyways, get on to some Pokemon news because it has to do with my girl right here, aka CandieEvie, Lucy. I haven't talked about this chick in almost 4.5 years. It's been a while since I talked about this girl. So I remember back in the day at her reaction, I was like 28, 29. It's a while ago because I'm in the 30s now. But let's move on. So this comes from Brent Cope. Hopefully I get to this Resident Evil one at the end. If I don't, links down below. So it says, the Pokemon community was very stunned after YouTuber CandieEvie revealed it had taken over 7 years to find a shiny Pokemon, man. And I looked at her older videos like 2 years ago, I think a year or two ago. No, it was 2019 or 2018. I looked at a bunch of her older shiny hunting videos, so I already knew she was a shiny hunter before that. Now she's a virtual YouTuber on Twitch, which is crazy. Or a virtual tuber on Twitch. I mean, I don't like using Twitch because I'm not going to say they're all asshole pieces of garbage. Some of them are just fucking dumbasses out there, man. And I got a respect for a few Twitch streamers out there. Not that many, but a few. Handful are pretty chill, decent people, I guess, in my personal opinion. But anyways, let's keep it moving. The dedicated player finally caught the rarest variant and I'm playing Diamond Pearl Platinum music because I think she caught the shiny sentret in Diamond Pearl, the original ones. That's why I'm playing that in the background. But anyways, so ever since the introduction of the mechanics of 1998's Gold and Silver, shiny Pokemon have become crown jewel for any other hardcore channel, which I do. Which, by the way, is completely unrelated. But right now, I'm shiny hunting Galarian Meowth, aka second evolution, of Pinsirker, and the Pikachu clone in there, which is Morpeko. And after that, I'm gonna go for shiny Cramorant, and maybe shiny Galarian Mime Junior, and shiny Snom after that, aka the one that turns into that ice crystal moth Pokemon, just gorgeous as fuck. I love the crap out of it. It's pretty much the polar opposite of that Firebug Pokemon that was in Black, White 1 and 2, Larvesta's second evolution. Can't believe I fucking forgot his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Volcarona. It's the opposite of that. That's the one I'm going to be shiny hunting afterwards. Even though I don't do any Twitch streams for it, I just do that on my own time when I'm not doing videos here on YouTube. But let's move on. YouTuber CandieEvie took the dedication to a whole new level when she revealed that it took her 7 years. Oh my god, 7 fucking years. Wow, that is crazy, man. Anyways, yeah, 7 years. Catch a shiny sentret in Fire Red. The content creator is overjoyed after stumbling. Oh, I bet she was. Overjoyed after stumbling upon a rare encounter after a decade in the making, almost a decade. And there she is. She's like a little virtual tuber now. Oh, that's crazy, man. I spent 7 years in life. Shout out to Lucy, man. She's absolutely super, super cool ass fucking chick. And luckily for me, I was like 2-3 years ago, I was able to talk to her a couple times here and there. So I know she's a super, super sweet, super chill, innocent, awesome Poketuber, man. And I don't know if she's real cool on Twitch too. Hopefully she is. Well, let's move on. Pokemon players spent years at that. 2014, the creator embarked on the 2004. Oh, it's Fire Red Leaf Green. I thought she was doing this on Emperor. Oh well, I'm still gonna be playing. It's still Pokemon related. While watching anime. Alright, cool. Sometimes when revisiting from the school test, nothing was going to stop me, and that's just what she was saying. One was going to stop me, but the encounters kept piling until 10,000 plus encounters or 20,000 encounters, unquote, she said. Despite over triple shiny odds, Pokemon fan service, hopefully I'm saying that right, Pokemon fans eventually found a shiny starter, except it was a Meowth. It was a Meowth. Despite having 30% spawn rates, the YouTuber managed to get shiny of every other Pokemon instead. She even got multiple times in the same ones after getting 10 mon that weren't sentret. She gave us this quote. This was as Lucy was saying, aka CandieEvie. Was too much for my 15-year-old brain. I'm finished. Oh, she was 15. Oh my god. I mean, she's like 21 to 22 now. So she's a baby compared to my ass. I'm like 32, but let's move on. But she's awesome. Unfortunately, she found herself empty-handed again. Unquote. At this point, I just think I resigned my fate that which I was never going to get to find the shiny sentret. I actually watched this video the other day. I wish I would have talked about it at that time, but let's move on. After multiple more attempts, the content creator finally gave up for 5 years. World events in 2020 and 2021 should have been. Fled back on her quest from her child. She says herself, CandieEvie, I realized that I still had a chapter in my life I needed to resolve, so earlier this year I would just do that, she said. 7 years after her first start, the Pokemon trainer finally caught Sentret on March 9th. Oh, it's almost 2 months ago. I thought she caught her like 2 days ago. Never mind. 7 years, you guys. 7 years. I'm about to lose it. She said to her viewers during a broadcast, which I'm glad. Shout outs to her. She definitely deserved that shit. I was watching her for a long ass time since like 2014, 15. It was around the time I heard about these other younger YouTubers. They're older now, but those Hoops and Hip Hop, I think Lox and Algon later on, along with Berkey Toby and a bunch of the fools like I think Aura Guardian, Emperor Cubone, a bunch of other Poketubers. Even my old school buddy, like Protomar, I think he's still doing it, but he caught Poke stuff now, so there's that. So shout out to Lucy for that. I'm just going to read this one real quick because I'm not going to have a lot of time to do it. But it says, Resident Evil Lady Dimitrizia herself, the vampire chick with a lot of R34, used to advertise Domino's Pizza. This is probably the one for Japan, for Capcom. Domino's Japan? I don't know. So it says, Resident Evil Lady Dimitrizia has been utilized Domino's Pizza to assist making delicious, hungry players. Taking Capcom's new sport. That's cool. So yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. You guys can read the rest of them down below, but that's free to kick ass. That's all I got to say for now. I'm out here. Links to description box down below. And yeah, that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. As always, I'll talk to you. I'll see you when I see you guys today, every night, wherever in the universe out there. Stay tuned for your content channel, include video game industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and that's it. Take it easy. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Let's goodbye. See you epic, awesome people on the flip side. Laters.